He crying, I knew he was soft. They wrong for sending them off. They wrong, we score, we pissing them off. Pressure, no matter what, we press. That nigga ain't a killer, he flex, nigga got caught.
What's going on YouTube? Yo, we got some slight. One person told me to do some more Kevin Gates interviews, so we're finna do like the most recent one. This is Kevin Gates in the sweat box, in the sweet box, my bad. This is with, hold up now, has some little indigestion going on right there, hold up. But with DJ Princess Cut. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, Dread Nation, let's see what you're talking about. Oh, not the sweet box now. She look familiar.
You're in the sweet box with DJ Princess Cut. I got Kevin Gates with me. How you feel before you hit the stage tonight?
I got a butterfly.
You got butterfly.
Yo, that's my brother for real, bro. Yo, I love his charisma and his demeanor, bro. He don't, everything this man do, you could tell he thinking. Like, you could tell every single moment he's always thinking like, damn, don't put me on the spot. He one of the people they get uncomfortable if other people, if they don't have control over like being the one to orchestrate the conversation. Like they get nervous because they don't know like how to go about it. And it's like every time somebody say something, they gotta articulate and basically like manifest in their head like the next 30 moves. So every time you open your mouth, they gotta think of a whole new strategy. It's like I could just see it in her face. It's like, damn, I don't know what to say. She keep talking. I just find something to say about this. Then she just added this on. Like he ain't a multitask thinker. That's hilarious, bro.
Gates with me. How you feel before you hit the stage tonight?
His face.
I got a butterfly.
You got butterflies?
Look at my dude.
Do you usually get butterflies before you hit the stage?
Yes, ma'am. I always get nervous anytime I perform.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's in front of 10 people because I always want to do my best, and how you do anything is how you do everything. So that nervousness, it means that I care.
Exactly. I heard that before.
And it's okay to be afraid. Like, I don't know why people say, I ain't never scared. It's okay to be afraid.
Right.
But we face that fear with bravery. So I'm going to just go out there and be brave and operate out of love.
Out of love. And do you get more hyped by the more people that you have, the bigger crowds that you have?
It's the energy.
Yeah.
I prefer a more intimate setting because I can really touch everything in the room.
Right, I got you.
But see, if I'm in the room, you know, if anybody in the room with me, they gonna have to get in tune with me energetically, mentally, physically, metaphysically as a whole, because, you know, it's just the way that I conduct myself and carry myself, because I'm not gonna look at your flaws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at where you're great at, and you know, we're gonna make that great.
I love that.
We ain't tripping on the flaws. Everybody got flaws.
I love that.
But let's look at the greatness.
Exactly. So I love your cadence when it comes to your delivery as far as your music. I love your cadence, your flow. I love how you flip your voice on the beats. And you are a part of the 50 years of hip hop journey at this point. So I just want to salute you and congratulate you on that.
Thank you so much.
No doubt. Now I know you're working on a lot of new music. You're putting out some new singles, and from what I heard, it's super motivational, and I love that. So can you tell me a little bit about your new singles?
Yes, ma'am. I could just say this: it's motivational. It's motivational. I got a new song called "Broken Men" that's like beautiful, cause it just talk about what my journey is like when you hurt and you project hurt onto others. So it's called "Broken Men," and it's about having a purpose-driven life. And when a man meeting his mission and they become one, and it's like we are not our past. We beat ourselves up every day, but we are not our past. So it's once you lock in and you focus and you become great, you just expound on your greatness. So that's why I'm at with it right now. And right now we healing the world. Like, I'm living in my authentic truth.
Yeah, I wish more people thought like that. So it's good to see your elevation.
For the first time.
Yes, it's wonderful to see your elevation.
It's been a journey.
So let me ask you this: how you feel about female rappers right nowadays, and who you rocking with?
Lord.
Who I'm rocking with?
As far as female artists, yeah.
I always been a fan of female artists though. Like you can go all the way back to Eve, Remy Ma.
Okay.
fan, Foxy Brown, all of them.
Yes.
Then I like Glorilla too, though.
The OGs. Glorilla be doing her thing.
And I like Sexy Red.
I was waiting for him because he was thinking about all the old school female artists first. I said, but he put Glorilla first. I said, hold up now, let's go, boy. You gotta make sure you mention Big Glow.
I like Glorilla too, though.
The OGs. Glorilla be doing her thing.
And I like Sexy Red.
Okay, Kev, you gotta stop.
You rocking with all of them. So you love the ratchet.
And I ain't gonna lie, Big Lotto.
Lotto killing it. You know Lotto from the ATL,
She
hometown.
talking real trash. She talking that trash talk. I'm talking about that waste management.
So I'm big on manifestation.
I ain't take him as a Lotto fan for real. I don't know why. I don't see him as like a Sexy Red and a Lotto fan for some reason. I don't know. I don't see it.
And being in tune with yourself. So one thing I heard you say recently was you're not allowing anything to distract you from you. And I think that is just amazing. I'm on the same vibe. I think
Would you like me to give you an illustration?
Lord Jesus, boy. My homeboy like this, like them down. Y'all air signs, boy. Y'all do not let anything or anybody distract y'all when y'all finally make up y'all mind on what y'all want to do. It be a good and it be a bad thing. Cause y'all be reminding me of King and Richard. Oh my God.
And when you don't look at it like you're of importance, because I used to look at myself as insignificant. But I had to realize, hold on, we mean something. We just don't allow ourselves to mean something to ourselves. We put us on the back burner all the time. We put our rest on the back burner all the time. Like sleep deprivation is the leading cause of death. We're not missing anything by missing sleep. We missing out on us, rejuvenation, healing. Yeah. So we have to have reset times. Right. I'm talking about the phone going in airplane mode because it's still transmitting. It's still transmitting. If you put it on do not disturb, you got to put it in airplane mode so it's not transmitting. So it don't interrupt your melatonin cycle so you can really get that real rest, especially a woman. Because y'all are spiritual. You know, y'all menses go with the moon cycle. Y'all take something liquid and bring it into the physical. So y'all spiritual. Y'all really need y'all rest more than anything. So
y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this?
Like once you become intelligent and you really look at it for what it is, it's gonna change the way you deal with things.
Right. So now let me ask you this. How easy was it for you to, I guess, come from incarcerated life to back to normal life? Like, what did you do to kind of shake your anxiety? Were you writing? Was it performing for you?
Prison was the best thing that ever happened to me because through isolation, you elevate. So that was the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. Now, as far as the hardest transition that I ever had to make was allowing myself to grow and exhibit growth and celebrate my growth. Not staying stuck. It's so easy to stay stagnant, especially around people that come from the same environment as you. The first thing gonna say, you changed. Yeah, I did. That's wise men change. A fool will stay the same.
Exactly.
So either you can come with me or you can stay here. That's why I'm here with you.
For those that don't know, tell the world why you rock the feathers.
Why do I have feathers? Yes. Because I was initiated, long story short, I was initiated in what the eagle feathers represents is pride, love, truth, peace, wisdom, honor. It's the highest frequency. You can't drink alcohol or anything and have a golden eagle feather in your head. It has to be gifted by a chief. And once it's gifted by that chief, you're never allowed to let these feathers touch the ground. Okay. They're very, very sacred. They're very strong, but they're also very delicate, just like life. So that's what it's a representation of it. I can't be playing on my phone because my feathers could get caught in something. Right. So I have to be very present because it's very, very spiritual.
So now talk to me a little bit about your fasting journey. How often do you fast? And one thing I know is it's so important to be aware of what you're putting into your body. Like, I'm big on that. I'm also a vegetarian. I would like to know. Can you also talk to me?
Don't worry about that. We here.
Thank you.
When elevation is taking place, all the distractions in the universe come. But continue. I'm with you.
For sure. So I want to know a little bit more about your fasting journey. How often you fast? And people don't realize that what they're putting into their bodies affects their mental, affects their everyday life. So talk to me a little bit about that.
When I put dense energy into my body, like heavy substances, I notice it leads to depression and things of that nature. But when I put like, say like I'm into mushrooms, like super heavy now, like not the psychedelic mushrooms, but like the different type of mushrooms that we eat that's healing, and the mycelium that comes from the earth. And as us being really plant-based, all we really need is sunlight and water, because we can be in the sun without sunscreen. And that's where the true downloads come. You know, that's the strict Father, Mother Earth, Father Sky together when you ground it. And that's like when you put your, now I gotta go to this to get to that.
Right.
Like when you go to you plant your feet in the ground and you look like at the sun, like really experience the sun. And that's the strict Father, that's the masculine energy. And the mother is the forgiveness. It's beautiful. So it's grounding. You're getting rid of all the negative emotions and things of that nature. What fasting does is your body goes through a cannibalistic phase where it eats up all your ailments first, because it got to destroy the bad cells, because it's hungry. It don't know what to do.
That makes sense.
So it destroys all the bad cells. Then it go through a rejuvenation phase. That's when you start getting energized. Usually I say, if I really just want to just a quick get right, I say about a little 7-day phase.
Okay.
Now if I'm on a journey for enlightenment, I do like a 42.
Okay.
And if I only eat one meal a day anyway though.
Okay. And like what time do you eat your one meal a day?
Well, because I'm performing tonight, I haven't eaten anything all day.
Okay.
Because I perform that on an empty stomach.
Okay. Good to know. So like what do you like to eat?
I eat everything. I was vegan for a little while, but I'm not about to deprive myself of that, because I understand that once I start doing the research, a lot of the stuff that we think is plant-based don't mean that it came from a plant. It means that it was in a processing plant. And I just, I'm just a big nerd. Like I do the research on everything. Like what effect do it have on the body? So I feel like all things in moderation. Like when you do eat your meal, I don't eat no big meal. I take in like 1/4 air, 1/4 water, 1/4 food. But the reason I got the muscle composition I got, because I done already worked out, so everything gonna go to the muscle now. And my body uses the fat as energy.
Gotcha.
Fat is a good thing because it traps toxins. Like when people go get fat displacements, you taking the fat from the place that it's supposed to be. Like in the bottom of my stomach, I noticed that it's gonna get puffy if I got a lot of toxicity in my body. You can rub on that, massage that out, drink water, and you'll piss all that back out in the toilet. It's beautiful like a sponge. So fat, what it does is it explodes when there's too much toxicity in the body, and then it implodes, when it's using energy. So if you want a flat stomach, all you do is drink that water and flush that out.
Right.
And I'm just like, I'm not gonna deprive myself of no luxury of life as far as what I eat. I pray over my food and I eat, man.
Right.
I'm spiritual.
And so
anything I do is blessed.
Yeah, I'm vegetarian myself, but one thing I stress is like eat plant-based, not plant-processed, because it's a difference. It's still processed as far as all that processed food.
You don't like that secondhand sunlight.
What advice do you have for up-and-coming aspiring artists?
Follow your heart, you always win.
Follow your heart, you'll always win. I like that.
That's what I do. A lot of people not gonna agree with it, but hey, I wasn't made for everybody to like. I wasn't.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd rather you hate me for who I am than love me for who I'm not. So now we already know I don't need to be pretending with you people that don't like me. It's all good with me.
No wasting time. I love it. So I'm gonna ask you a quick series of questions. You just bail me out an answer real quick. We're gonna get through this. Category: social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook?
Neither.
All right. Category: shopping. Neiman Marcus or Saks?
Neither.
All right.
I wear Lululemon and shit like that. I wear athleisure wear.
Okay.
And none of this what I got on came from any of them places.
Got you. Well, you looking real nice. Category: food. Fried or baked?
It depends. I say baked.
Drink. Soda or water?
Of course. Agua. Water.
Sneakers. Nike or Adidas?
Well, all day I dream about stacks, but sometimes I just do it. So, it depends on the occasion.
Bitches or hoes?
It depends on in which way you saying it. Like, are you saying like you stupid ass bitch, or are you saying bitch you look so fucking good? It depends on the context.
Right. It's all in the
That's
context.
a vague question.
Yeah.
It's psychologically clever,
Yeah.
but it's very vague, so I can't even answer that like that. It depends on in the context. Like, you stupid ass bitch, or you could be, bitch, I want you. It depends.
You're right about that. All right, I got two more. Pool or beach?
I
Pool
get that pool.
or the beach?
Mother Ocean.
Mother Ocean, of course. Pimp or Mac Daddy?
Neither.
Neither. You ain't with none of that.
Like, no. Well, if you, what's your acronym for pimp? Like, people in my possession?
Like, yeah. I guess so. Like a classic pimp.
Person empowering and motivating people. Which one?
Actually, I like that one.
Which acronym?
But I meant the first one.
The first one?
Control.
I don't want to control nobody.
Yeah.
I don't want to manipulate nobody. Because guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? It's going to be kinks in my armor. Everything about us is based on a lie, manipulation. And eventually a person going to see through the manipulation. But if I operate out of being genuine, and the person know this is a safe place, this is the one place you can come and not be judged. That's why you don't hear nobody trying to kill their grandmother. Because that was the one place when your mom and everybody else was mad with you, your grandmother always loved you and never judged you. Baby, you got to do better. So I want to be that person. Like, this is a safe place. You can come here and not be judged.
Right.
Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. And it's on you whether you take it or not.
Yeah.
But you can come here and not be judged.
For sure. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kevin Gates. You are in the sweet box with DJ Princess Cut. Make sure you follow at DJ Princess Cut at Kevin Gates. Right?
What? At Kevin Gates?
On Instagram? Is that your Instagram?
Oh, at I am Kevin Gates.
There we go. I was too locked in, bro. I felt like I was in class or something real quick. Yo, I love how Kevin Gates always just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be like everybody else. Like, that's my bro and everything, but sometimes I think he kind of overdoes it sometimes. But he, like, I love good interviews where they can get straight to the point and they know how to wrap up. Some people go around the world and then they still know how to tie it into the point in a good amount of time. So I just like how he knows how to, he knows he's being watched and he knows how to keep his answers very, I want to say limited and discreet, but at the same time, it encourages you to say, well, he's taking it somewhere I need to expand my thinking with just to interpret what he's saying. I like that. And in layman's terms, he just one of the people, him trying to make himself sound smart all the time is interesting. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. I think I need to edit some stuff out because I don't know. I think what I said earlier might have, because, we in 2024, I just trying to see how sensitive everybody is this year. So for my safety, I'm going to edit some stuff out. But, yeah, I'm gonna edit. Y'all know me by now. I just don't care to hear them. I don't care to hear nobody's mouth. I don't. I'm surprised I've been doing this much of a good job in like avoiding like the negative. I probably get 2% negative comments. No, I'll say 1.5%. 1.5%. I just don't. And they call it fate. They call it whatever. But why would? I just don't want to hear. I just don't care to argue. But yeah, let me know if you guys care for me to like do some more Kevin Gates interviews, and we're definitely gonna snap back into 2-part interviews. Just have to make sure I get this one out the way because it was only 14 minutes. But that's it, man. I'm out.